Good morning, all, and welcome to iPunt Smart. Just another very quick preview of today's racing, which seems to be quite difficult. We do have the bipod, PA Pick 6 jackpot, and jackpot 2 down at the bottom here. And we start off in the first race. And top rated, yes, for me is Red Hot. And Ashley Fortune might have quite a decent day today. Judging on the ratings, he's got quite a few first rateds. He does have a draw to overcome, so that is a bit of a concern, but he does have the best speed rating to overcome that draw. And I'll make him my first choice with Ryan Munger on board. Second, Curante, that could also be a double for Mike de Kock, so Ashley Fortune or Mike de Kock could be on the double on the first two races, and therefore Curante is my second choice. Third choice, a bit of a roughie, only runner from the match at stable with Craig Zaki on board from a good draw 2. Twice a miracle at 16 to 1, and it does pop up on best exotic ranking and best intent and best total by only 2 points. Then Pianta, another bit of a roughie at 10 to 1. Jan van Vieren and Nathan Klink. Spring Chicken on his third run today, so he's due for some improvement. Still has the best bomb 42 and a good bat C. And then Cover Me in Sunshine, which is now ridden by Dennis Schwartz. Interesting that Manga is off and Manga moved to Red Hot. And that's also thereabouts with Risky Business, the current favorite in 6th place. Does have the best bat C, but he's been dropping out on the bat 42 form. Moving over to the second race, and here again I have Ashley Fortune and Calvin Habib this time, Pewter Sky, and bit of a draw to overcome here as well, but very good bat figures on the bat 42 and 84 and 168 form. 29% to win on bomb 42 form. Is a little bit less than Chariot Master, 42% on the opening betting, judging on 69 previous P-Stats races. So those two will be our first choices, Peter Sky and Chariot Master, followed by the potential Mike de Kock double with Motsunyani on board, Sequoia, and then a bit of a ruffian Rampage, only runner for Reuters and only rider for Brown, best adjusted time, best speed rating coming from Arrest. Quite an interesting scenario. So those would be the first four for the second race. In the third race, I note that Brewer is now taking the ride, taking another 4 kilos off for Paul Peter, now only 48 k's to ride, and that does give him the best bat 42 and bat 84. He does have a 1450 around the bend for Mr. Brewer to overcome. So I Dream of Genie and Sacred Lotus will be my first two choices. Again, Mike de Kock is in there. And then third, Namaquera, the best for Erica Verdenise today, best exotic ranking and best intent. Followed by the favorite Magical Flight for Sean Terry. Does have a good super rule percentage, but seems to be getting back to his bat 168 form. Bit of an open field to this race, so just check the pick 6 and the bipot and jackpot at the bottom here. Race 4, and here I'm going to go with Miracle and Wonder as the first choice, and the best for Candice Dawson for today with Kumalo being on board. Does have the best T-curve, best greeny points overall ranking, and best exact course and distance bat, so the exact 14-15 Turffontein inside. But again, not much separating them, 45, 44, 42, 42, 39, 35. So Dark Travel, Brett Weber and Gavin Larena as the second choice, the favorite. And Rose Willow, Brett Weber and Evening Rise, the third, Fabian Habib and Dennis Schwartz here. Then Woman of Substance is a bit of a roughie for me that I really think is worth including in everything. Only 6 runs to date. Stuart Pedigree's only runner for Diego de Gavea, and does have the best bat 42 from a 1 draw at 16 to 1. That is definitely worth including in everything. Followed by Rose Willow, the Brett Weber stablemate, Dancing Arabian, Emerald Princess, and then Java House. Kind of an open field to that race as well. In the fifth race, I quite like Opera Glass and Felt Flower. as my first two choices, followed by Southern Song and a bit of a roughie on Snow Palace, with Gavin Larena now taking the ride. And I'll also throw in Ululate, since it does have the best bat 42, not proven, but also a gear change, and Diego de Gavea again on here, so including your exotics. Moving to the sixth race, yeah, Princess Kesh is another one for Ashley Fortune today. That does look to have a really decent day. But check the result for St. John Gray on the previous, excuse me, on Anatura as the second choice at 10-1. Capistel, the third choice here. Bit of a roughie as well to consider, as he's only got 3 for the day. Marco takes the ride, only 54 kilos. And then Duchess of Bernadette does have the best exotic ranking. And Lucky is in form, as you can see from that flame there. He's only got 2 for the day, so Duchess of Bernadette is probably also in that. And Bella Swan, Halloween, Winning Queen, and the next best. Another bit of an open contest, that one for me. In the seventh, Princess of Fire is top rated, but I also like See My Vision. Roy Magnus only got 2 for the day, and Niyawu takes the ride here. And you can see Niyawu had a really good run here previously, where he picked up the best bat figures. It was over the Vault Classic and not Turffontein. He does have a 15 in the Vault Classic. Turffontein, that's not good enough, because the 6.84 is quite much better on Princess of Fire. But that being said, if he can repeat that 1,000 on the Vale Classic today on the Turffontein inside, then he'll be in the mix as well. Third, Irfan's Boy. Fourth, the Roy Magnus stablemate rolling with the punches. Then Captain Morisco Valiente Spanish Boy. Last leg of the jackpot. So I take all the first 7 stars here. Stars is the editor's choices. In the 8th race, in the lucky last, I do think that Looking Hot is my first choice here, but I do have a lot of respect for Successful Secret. And the reason being is we've had 5 previous P-Stat races, top rated to finish first. On the percentages, gives me a 43% for Looking Hot on opening betting, a 40% for adjusted time, 33% for super rule percentage. But here on the right hand side, bat curve gives me 100% chance to win on the bat curve here, and that bat curve is a 8-month consistency curve to see which horses are the most consistent, and that goes to Successful Secret at 12-1, and it does have some hidden form here. It has the best bat 168 form. So if I look at that a bit more closely, I'll see that his 1,000 runs has 4.6 and 6.4. And then when you go over to the 1,200 runs, 14 and 16. And if you look at the bottom here, the 1,200 runs aren't as good. So it seems on the bat figures that his 1,000 form is better. So a bit of a roughie to consider there as well. I would also consider Princess Sabrina, which is the second rated here. Does look like the best one for Clinton Binder today, and Kumalo gets the booking and comes from a bit of a rest. And then my third choice would be Chase Majan on a 10-1 with True Brit on Cornet Spies, with both of these in flames as well. You can see a nice 28% chance to win for Cornet Spies and Chase Majan together, so that's quite a high win percentage. And then Vanita, Janssen van Vuren and Raymond Danielson. Janssen van Vuren's in very good form. So Looking Hot, Successful Secret, Princess Sabrina, Vanita, True Brit, Bethel. And then I'd made a note here on Carusa, ran second to the stablemate Piccalilli as an only runner for the trainer. So take the second from Carusa with a pinch of salt. So potentially Caruso has a bit more in it, so I'll throw him into my pick 6 as well as the stablemate here, the Trumpet. So those are the 8 selections here. And that is it. Nice, short and sweet, 9 minutes, guys. Looks like a really tough day. I think the exotics will pay again today. We did win all the exotics yesterday. We also did make 37 points on our 5 winners from top-rated races, from the top-rateds yesterday. So we're looking for some more of the same today. Yeah, we hope you have a great day.